Hi, welcome to Vectorworks Lighting 3D. This is going to be fixture Gobo. Gobo can be a really confusing and difficult thing to do, and I've not been able to make the Roscoe Gobos really work, so I'm going to stick to GAM Gobos right now, and as I get more information, I'll get back to you. Here's what we want to do is we want to go ahead and apply, here, let's just switch over. We want to go ahead and apply a gobo to our little scene that we've got going on. And the first thing that we're going to need to do is to be able to go into our resource manager, and let's go ahead and look and see if Vectorworks has given us any help. Right, so as I scroll down, right, if I were to collapse that, we were in lighting entertainment fixtures and all the way down to DTC, and that is where our source 4 library was, and we were looking at these fixtures. So what I want to do is let's just go up and we will collapse that folder for now, and then I want to look in entertainment lighting gobos. Right, and if we look in the entertainment lighting gobos, you'll see all of these file folders full of gobos. I've tried the GAM and I've tried the Roscoe, and I've been unable to get the Roscoe to work successfully, and I think I know why, but I'm going to go ahead and make this video anyway. Right, so if we go to our GAM gobos, it gives us categories of gobos, whether they're breakups or blendable square, right, breakup organic, and let's even just go down and look in our foliage. When we open the foliage, we will see that we're given a variety of options, right, for different kinds of foliage. And the one I'm looking at right now is this GAM 307 Autumn Leaves. And what I want to do is let's just do a double click on it. And if we do a double click on it, it's going to say, hey, do you want to import this into your drawing? And I'm going to say yes. If I had folders set up, I could put it in whatever folder I wanted. We'll talk more about folders later, but for now, let's just say, sure, okay, right? Great. So now I've inserted this, right? Now I got a little ding down there, right? Okay, so now I've inserted that in the drawing. And if we were to look, it's actually in our open file. If we were to select our folder up here that has our file in it and then scroll down, you'll see that we have now imported that image into our drawing. All right, great. So let's now go to our spotlight, right? So now we go to our spotlight pull down menu, and we have to come down to where it says visualization. Right, it's our first time using our spotlight pull down menu. Visualization and create gobo texture down at the very bottom here. And let's say okay. Right, so now why don't we just simply call this by its part number, right, which is going to be a GAM 307. Yeah, and that's going to be okay. Right, so now we just say okay, or how about enter, right? Right, so now I hit 307 and I said enter, and now do I want to import this file? If I had saved it somewhere within a drawing or saved it somewhere within a file folder on my desktop, I could do that. But what I want to do is import from another resource, which will or reuse the image from another resource. And what that'll do is allow me to look in the actual drawing that I'm working on. So if I say here and then I go to this pull down menu, I should see the name of the original file, which is this over here, right? And I can select that, GAM 307 Autumn Leaves Transparency, and then I will say okay, right? And everything looks good now. Great. Now, how do I apply this wacky thing to my light? Let's go ahead and select the light, and now I told you we have all this information here. Let's scroll down to where it says Gobo 1, which is near the bottom of this first window, right? And there it is, and it's Gobo 1. And what we want to do is put in the name that we gave it, and that was GAM, no space, 307, which is perfect. That's its part number, and we would like that to be in the plot, and we'll hit OK, right? So now I have applied that Gobo texture, but I can't see it, right? And the reason I can't see it is that I am in OpenGL, OpenGL, just like with shutters, is a primitive rendering mode. And let's go to Fast RenderWorks and see if we can see it. Right? So if I go to Fast RenderWorks, I'm rendering along, rendering. Hey, lo and behold, there is my image. Again, it's kind of primitive. It's not quite big enough to fill in all of this. This requires a lot of time and patience and some skill at Photoshop and being able to make this image a little larger, yada, yada, yada. But this gives us an idea of what this texture might look like on stage and when we put it into our fixture, right? And so, yes, Gobos are a complex and time-consuming process. However, it can be done. Now, if I wanted to remove that Gobo from this fixture, all I need to do is to go to the Gobo 1 area, select that Gobo, hit delete, say enter, right? And we will re-render without that Gobo installed. And so that is an introduction to Gobos and Gobo texture, and I will actually be doing a more advanced and hopefully more comprehensive version of the same video. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck with Gobos. They are a pain. They can be done. It's just a challenge to be able to do so. And I will see you again soon. Bye.